Greetings, everyone. Sorry I am late. Is this right? Are you guys able to chat before I came live? Oh, that's fabulous. I had everything ready and set up, but I forgot to set myself a little timer to hit the go live button because I was playing. I'm so excited. I have some tulle out and some decorative mesh today. How is everybody doing? Let me go into my chatty chats and share this. Again, my apologies for being late as I was sitting here just playing around. Go to my channel. There we are. All right, we're gonna push the same button twice. That is the wrong button. There we go. Wreath making time. Oops, there we go. All right, and back to the live chatty chat. Oh, is Miss Dawn not feeling good? I saw Dawn. Oh, no. Small flew in my eye. Ooh. Shoulder surgery. Ooh, sorry. Ortho on the 20th. Ugh. Sorry to hear that, Ms. Dawn. Okay, so I was at the dollar store a while back, and they have these wire frames that are meant for the tulle and the mesh so that you can make designs. You can get them pretty much anywhere. I used to buy mine at Walmart, circles, ovals, squares, stars. I was like, ooh, I have... Because I knew I had this meshy stuff. I tell you, I buy stuff on clearance and then never use it. And I'm like, I have it. Let's buy it. The star for it. And we're going to use up this mesh. And what I want to do, I cut off a chunk. It gets frilly. But it's kind of cool when it gets frilly. I cut off a chunk, folded it in half, and then tied it off with a piece of tulle. And then I was able to snip it. The tulle is pretty strong. Once we start filling this in, it's going to be really cool. And I have some red and blue to fill in these areas, because what I'm going to do is the mesh around the outer edge, and then I'll show you how it's so easy, you guys. The inner ones are going to be red, white, and blue. I just got to figure out kind of a pattern for it. And yeah, but we'll be using this. It's just a little bit of time consuming to chop all the little pieces. It's a great time to say hello to everybody as we're chopping. And I'm just going to cut like a good section, maybe 6 inches. I don't know. There's 12. Yeah, there's 6 inches. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Just grab some scissors, and not the ones I steal from everybody. Grab your other scissors, and we're just gonna cut. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And I need to move my tool because it's very sticky. It likes to stick to everything. 99. Yeah, it's so warm today too. Okay. Let's see. Fun Mystery Monday. Yeah. 170. Oh my goodness. I think they were calling for a storm here. Not sure if that's going to happen or not. Just cut. Ooh. It's so roly-poly. It's been sitting you guys, this has been sitting in my stash of stuff for a couple years. We moved, yeah, a lot of years, because when we lived in Washington is when I bought this, and that was over 2 years ago. So, yeah. When I just got to get out of the habit of buying it and setting it aside. I need to buy it and use it right away. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get myself into a habit of buying and using. It's not even 60 degrees according to the weather.com, but the sun is shining. Well, yeah, that's Washington weather for you. Well, that part of Washington. Now, the sun was shining in Spokane area. You know it's going to be toasty. It's funny how Washington is like trees and coolness in one area. Drive to the other side of Washington and it's like a desert that gets all the seasons. It's really weird. Cold in the summer. Melissa K, hello, hello. She says it's 57 there. And you can see my lines are choppy. They're not perfect. They're crazy driving. These scissors, you know. And, oh, that's another thing. These are just Westcott, inexpensive scissors. Wonder if it would help if I turned the roll the other way so it would do that. Yeah, you could sit there one day watching, maybe not these big rolls, but the smaller ones, because this meshy stuff comes in all sorts of sizes. They have sizes that are like the Tool 6-inch rolls of the mesh. You can get that at the Dollar Tree and pretty much anywhere. Look in their floral department. Not so much the craft department, but the floral department. You can order it online. Companies do sell tulle in specific colors, so you can, if you have a football team that you like, you can order your favorite colors online. Dawn, is that like the fuzzy pipe cleaners? Is that what a Chanel stem is? Like those little fuzzy pipe cleaners? Because I don't know. If they're fuzzy pipe cleaners, I have some. I used some white ones to tie up my cords the other day. Melissa and Marguerite. And pipe cleaner is politically incorrect. Well, that's what I gotta say to that. Just yes, I do have pipe cleaners, but with this method we don't need them. But you could use it to tie your bits. Okay, I don't like it that way. I don't feel like I feel like I'm like way but like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Because see, it's super thin at this end and not so bad at the other. And what we're going to do is we're just going to crinkle and fold in half. Okay, so it don't matter. All that texture is just going to give us a lot of fun. I'm going to cut a couple more and then we'll assemble, do some assembling. Avengers assemble. No, wait, what? Boink. Got ourselves a nice little pile. I will not be able to finish this star this evening, but I will be working on it, and when I finish it, I will be taking pictures for you guys, and I will post them in our group, chat with Sassy's crafty friends. All right, one more, just because, why not? Maybe this will finish part of the star. I don't know. News teams assemble. Crystal's Creations, hello. Okay, now I did pre-chop. Scoot you to this side now. It is messy, you guys, but you know, it's fun. It's easy, clean. Now, some tool you can buy has glitter in it. Okay, the glitter does release. So if you're making this for a friend, say like if I were to make this for Pam, I would not use this because it does. It shakes everywhere, and yeah, you're gonna have glitter everywhere. And not in an everywhere bad way. It's just when you take it down and you go to put it away, it's going to release. When you fluff it out for the next season, you're going to lose some glitter bits. Okay. But they do have non-glittery. And it looks kind of transparent. But when you bundle it together, it's really cool that it's not so see-through. Now, for all of our strips, our tying strips, our decorative strips, we're just going to go 2 to 3 inches. That's it. 2 to 3 inches. Nothing extravagant, okay? And then you just make your little pile. So you're going to just, you know, eyeball it. It cuts really easy. And make yourself a nice little pile. Going to set this aside. We're going to, and that's it for the scissors and all that fun stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to bunch up our little dude, and then we're going to tie him in there. Okay. And this, you could, I think what Dawn was thinking was you could tie this off with some pipe cleaner. Okay. But I'm not gonna. What we're gonna do is scrunch this together, okay, and then we're just gonna bend it. And if you have some longer than shorter, it doesn't matter, because once you get it all together, it's gonna be fabulous. Okay, so it takes up a lot of room, no big deal. We're gonna grab one of our little pieces here. Okay, we're gonna fold it in half. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half and then tuck this into the back side. See if I can show you. So we're gonna wrap everything around. Okay, and then I took my finger out and shouldn't have. Okay, so we're gonna fold this in half, and we're gonna leave our finger in on the curved part, the bottom of the U shape. Okay, now we're gonna wrap this around. Maybe I cut that one a little too thin, but that's okay. And now I've got 2 fingers in there, so I can grab. Okay, 2 fingers and grab. Okay, we're gonna snug it up. Just pull. You pull to one side and then you pull to the other, and now you're gonna split your ends. Okay, and you're gonna roll it around to the back side and tie it off. And you just make a knot. It doesn't matter if it gets loose. All you're doing is just trying to keep it together. You're not trying to make it indestructible. That'll do itself as you add more and more. Okay, so now we have 2 in there. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with our next piece. You're gonna scrunch it the short ways, not the long ways, okay? Because when I fold it in half this way, it's gonna be ginormous, which you can do. I mean, if you want a really long one, you'll need a bigger frame than this, but we're gonna scrunch it the short ways. Okay, scrunchy, scrunchy. Then we're gonna fold it in half around the bar. Okay. Fold it in half around the bar. And remember, we don't mind if it's all flaky and being weird. Okay, we're gonna take our little piece, we're gonna fold that in half, get that pulled around. Oops, helps to pull both ends. And it doesn't matter, you can stretch it out, it's not gonna hurt it. Let's try this again. Get our little pieces, wrap it around. Okay, get the tail through the loop, back and forth, get it nice and snug, as far up or as far down as you want it. Then we're gonna separate, flip around, and tuck and roll, tuck and roll, and there we go. So now we've got 3 in there. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it's just cut your piles and then repeat the fold in half and tie it off. And you don't have to be careful. If you get weird like this one here is like way sticking out, we can trim that. Not scared of that one. Okay. This time I'm going to hold the tail. Send it. She's like, after this one, I would call myself done. You know, it's I find it a little bit fun and therapeutic. It's definitely not sewing, so that's a plus. And it's not a precise thing. It's just easily cut your widths and cut your little bits. Okay, we can fluff if we want to. We can do all the things because remember we crammed it in there. But there, oh, I actually like that there. So there's those. Okay, and that's, we could get one, I think one more. So I'll be doing 5 per section. You guys are so funny. Pam says, I doubt I would get the 3rd one. These would be a good gift for someone you know that does a little bit of decorating, puts the door decorations up. You can even hang this in a window so it's not outside. The nice thing about the tulle and the mesh, you know, you can hose it off. Like, if it gets dusty and stuff, you can totally hose it off. Just leave it outside to dry on your 90-degree weather. Okay, so there's that. So I would cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45 sections, and that would be that. Okay, and then we can decide. Pam says I wouldn't even start. That's all right. You know, this is why Mystery Monday. I know it's not for everybody, which is cool, because if you guys pop on and are like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, that's perfectly all right. You guys can pop in for chat or just say hello. I'm out. I'm not doing that. In and out. Okay, I am gonna do mine with glitter. And again, I should have cut a little bit extras, but I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I'm not sure of the pattern, because I've got this bar and this bar. So it's red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. I don't know. So in order to do the other bars, you remember how we wrapped around these? We're going to do the same thing, just one less step. There's no tying involved. So we're going to make our loop. We're going to tuck it under. And we're not going to pull too hard, okay? We don't need to pull too hard. And you're just wrapping it around. And you can do it directional, okay, so that you can actually see the back of the knot or the front of the knot, whichever, okay? Inside out. You could... It's totally up to you. I do work from the outside in, and that's because, I don't know, that's just how I've always done it. Even all my little ones, I always go from the outside in. I don't know why. Okay, so if you go under and tuck, okay, that's what I need to do. I need to go under and tuck. So to me, the method is go under with that loopy and then tuck in the things. And so we can see the knot braid. They do want to say hello to each other, those little pots. So we're gonna tuck. And as long as you're consistent, okay. Oops. I was reading and not watching. Okay, what did I do? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I tied them together. These are gonna really sit together. The mesh is very clingy and it grabs the tool very easily. So it's kind of annoying. Jean, hello dear. How are ya? Yeah, I'm just filling the inner parts with some thinner bits. You could totally do it in reverse. You could do just sections. I mean, whatever floats your boat, makes you happy. I got most of my tulle on clearance sales back in the day, when Walmart was selling them for $1 a roll, and then they upped the price. Probably a different company they were bringing in, like that. But these you don't have to pull tight, okay? It's just like giving it a little hair braids. Miss Carla is here. Yeah, colored garbage bags. Pretty much anything that you can bend in half and loop around itself, you can do this with. And as I'm chatting and reading comments, you know, it actually goes pretty easily. Cordelia, why the long face? Carla says it must be somebody else. She's not on TikTok. Tickety talk, tickety talk. Is anybody doing some crafty stuff? What's going on, my friends? Feel like I'll get my mug in my corner there. Yeah, ooh, that must be a good one. Pam says she got blue cardstock from the previous home person, and this it's got sparkle in it, but the sparkle don't come off. Yeah, there's a couple of paper brands that have the glitter that doesn't come off. It's nice. The No Shed. No Shed. You can foil that kind. What? You can foil glitter paper. Smooth glitter paper. Huh. I do not have smooth glitter paper. Yep. Pam's the place she's buying, the previous owner gave her a box of goodies. And some of it was cardstock that she's been going through. Lisa, hello. How are you there in Washington? Okay, so there is, got the blue. And white, what if I did red? Maybe I'll put white in between both the colors. Like 3 or 4 strands in between a cluster. Let's see how that looks. Because I don't know. We'll do 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're just gonna get 3, 6, and then maybe in the corner. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put it in the corners. I don't know what I'm doing. Under. Oops. Sorry, blue. Blue. You guys, I went and seen Jurassic Park with the kids. Jurassic Park Dominion. And, let me tell you, that was a good movie. And, then, you know, they did the preview for the Top Gun, and I was kind of blown away because I did not know that, Val Kilmer had throat cancer, and he's actually not in the movie. It's got to be CGI because Val Kilmer, we went and seen Jurassic Park, saw the previews for the movie Top Gun, and you know, of course I want to see that one too, and got home and we were watching Netflix, and of course a preview thingy came on for the Val Kilmer thing on Netflix or Prime, I don't know, Netflix or Prime, the Val Kilmer thing. And so I was watching that and I was just blown away. I was like, I just saw him in the teaser, but I didn't actually see him in the teaser. He's in the movie, but it looks like a younger version of him compared to the video, his thingy I watched. You know, he looks really, really different. So I'm gonna be really watching his segment in there to see how well they do that. I'm just kind of, you know, blown away by it, I guess. YouTube, there is a video about okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it. It's just absolutely, I love, oops, here's me yapping again. I just totally tied that around the wrong thing there. Get this through here and pull. Yeah, called makeup. Yeah. If you saw him in the documentary that he made, it's more than just makeup. Get that fluffed. Okay, I like that. And then we'll do white on this side, and then the more blue, and then these will be red. So let's see how red looks. Miss Monica, how are you doing? We are just doing a Mystery Monday, and I thought it would be fun to, yeah, see, here's the glitter, you guys. It comes off, but it's still pretty. Mystery Monday wreath making. Was at the Dollar Tree and got a star shape. That's what we're playing with because I had the red, white, and blue, everything else. So, okay. If you have troubles with the wind blowing your stuff all around, grab a towel and stick your tool to the towel. Okay. Once you do that, okay, it'll stick to itself too. because the wind is like having a heyday over here. Okay. And Jean says, I did, and I saw Top Gun. Yeah, I want to see it. Take the kids to the early shows. Uh-oh. Oh, I am. So we are frozen. How? Okay, why? Oh, internet. We're connected. Why are we having issues? So why are those frozen? Seems my cameras are frozen. I'm not sure. That is so weird. I can I can hear me yapping through there. The thing goes up, but my cameras are like frozen. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Is that frozen? So that's that one. Are we unfrozen now? So, what? I'm still frozen up in the corner too. What the heckin'? Properties. Yeah. Totally bizarre. I've never had that happen. So, am I still... Yeah, I had to reprogram my 2 cameras in the middle of a live. So, yeah, that's so weird. So, tool is moving. Yay! The wind is blowing. Hello, Debbie J. Yeah, yeah, everything. I don't know why. So I was filming. We're doing our live here, and everything froze. Even on the I didn't know I was chopping up 2 of them here. Even on the Streamlabs, it was frozen, which doesn't usually happen. Usually, if I freeze on YouTube, that's just it. But yeah, it was frozen there, and so I had to disconnect and reconnect my cameras. Not just one, both, because we're too good for just one. Okay, so I'm cutting some red tulle. We're just gonna get this one little corner situated to see how we like it, and then that'll be our pattern. The wind just took that right off the desk. That'll be our pattern, and then we can just fulfill the rest of that. Okay, why are you... I tell you, this mesh eats the tulle. You gotta keep it away. He's a little hungry. Put those two under there. And then I had that under there. It's pretty sticky. It'll pretty much stick to anything. I thought I had 3 of these. I do. There's 3. Okay. So we're gonna do 3, and then I need 3 more. You go under there, you go over there. Got 2 to 3 inches is all I'm cutting. These are more of a 3-inch width. That was 2, and this will be 3. We don't want them too skinny, but we definitely don't need them fat either. Okay. So we're gonna make sure we don't snag our pile of red. So we're gonna grab our little bit of tulle, fold it in half. You know what? I think maybe... And as you're working, you can readjust. And I was thinking of doing 3 on the end, just like we did here. 3 and then 3, but I'm thinking 2. I'm thinking 2 on this skinny row. So we're gonna put 2 on the end. And remember, I'm folding in half. I'm taking the folded end under and pulling it up, separating it so I can grab the two little tails and pull them through. So I've got those there, and now we're gonna do the same with the red. And we don't have to pull it tight. Got a piece of mesh in this one. Don't have to pull it tight. It can be loose, loosey-goosey, because it's not gonna undo itself. It's pretty amazing. This stuff kind of stays put once you get it looped through there. Then we're gonna have this beautiful star for the front door. Got an extra, I bought an extra star because I knew I had a lot of this tulle and mesh, so I was like, I can probably make two. Put one in my shop. Okay, this one's being difficult. Janine, how are you doing? Tutus are fun. It's this process just on a bigger scale. I made tutus for me and my daughter for a themed birthday party. Pretty easy. So for an hour-ish, okay, we got one section. So you can see why this would be time-consuming. You know, if you see crafters out there that do this for a living, they're way quicker than me at this, mind you. But they're still putting a lot of time into making these things. So definitely, if you see a good one, it's probably going to be well worth the money. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so cute. And see, you can't even see the tie lines once you get this all fluffed out and looking cute. Okay. And the little bits of white are going to pop through. If you're not feeling there's enough of the white, add more. Of course, we are going to have more because I'm going to do white at the beginning of the next one too. So, oh my goodness, look at that little tuft. And when you bag it and put it away, you can flatten it. You can totally flatten it. Just when you unbag it, you just grab and pluck it up. Okay. And yeah, you're gonna have the cutest little, oh my goodness. We can make that a little hairband, right? Not me, not really. But yeah. So this is what I'm gonna work on. And again, I'm cutting 3, 4, 5-inch strips of the big long mesh. This mesh is like 20 some inches, 22 inches. It's pretty big. And we just scrunch it like so. And then we're folding it over just this top line. And then we're gonna fold it over. And we're putting in 5 per rung. So that's all I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna sit there and shove these through like so. Okay, and then we're going to take a piece of any of the color of tulle. We're going to do it the same way. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to send it around. Keep my finger in there so I don't have to figure out how to open it or not. Okay, so we've got it looped. Both the tails are right there. We're going to slide those through. And then to tighten it up, we go, it's like a cranking action. You just back and forth and it will tighten that up. And then we're gonna open that, flip it around to the back side, and put that in. A nice little knot right there. Because we only need it to hold this stuff together. It's not, has no other purpose. It's just to give our little fluffs some room to fluff. The thinner the piece, the shorter the piece. So if we want a nice long piece, we're gonna cut longer strips. I got my stars at the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 store, for $1.25. Maybe even $1. I might have got them before they changed their prices, but yeah. If you want to fill your whole thing with these and you don't have tulle, you know these loose little bits, they will tie around as well. So you don't need anything extra. Anytime you cut, you can save these long strips and you can tie them around as well. Do the same thing. Fold it in half, wrap it around, stick it in, squeegee. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this downstairs with me and cut my strips. I'm just gonna cut a buttload of the red, white, and the blue and start putting it together. Oh, it's gonna be fabulous. I love it. And of course, if you don't like a section, if it's too much, you can just trim that right off. Okay, and now we've got it a little bit shorter there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the next one a little bit longer. I cut a couple of them a little bit too thin. No biggie though. It's not gonna hurt anything. All right. Pull that up so you can see. And I will post pictures for you guys on the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends. I am gonna do whites in the corners, and then you know, I might mix it up. I might do red and blue. I don't know. I don't know if I want a lot of blue or a little bit of each. Kind of on the fence about that part, because their possibilities are endless. You could go all top row blue, you could go blue section, red section, blue section, red section, and then alternate on the smaller star. And that's kind of what I'm thinking I want to do, but we'll see. I'll do a couple of strands here and see how it looks together, because they are really easy to get apart. You just grab at that little knot and you just give a little pull and it'll pull right out of there. So if you make a mistake and you put something somewhere you shouldn't have, it's easy to fix. All right. Talking about some storms. Yeah, you guys be safe out there, and I will be back on Wednesday, Papercraft Wednesday. I think we're gonna do some more sea life stuff, more ocean stuff. I'm not sure. If there's something you'd like to see on Wednesday, Papercraft Wednesday, let me know. Drop me a comment either here, Facebook, Messenger, you know, all of the fun places. Yeah, I thank you all for joining me and keeping each other crafty in the chat. No, chatty in the chat. Thanks for keeping everybody chatty in the chat. Oh, Mary Landers, yep. We were just doing some tools, so if this is interesting, you can catch the beginning. If not, that's okay. We'll see you all next time. Have a great Great evening, everybody. Bye-bye. Coke flavored. What? Where? She said Coke. I loves me some Coke. Coca-Cola, not the other stuff. Bye, guys.